Hello everyone, and now Malty has returned to the back front 5-lap challenge. As today, it is the British Grand Prix, my home Grand Prix of course, and of Lewis Hamilton, who I'm driving as. But no matter, we are 29 points behind after our squeaky voice win in Austria. And what's it to wait for? It's time for the toughest test of them all.
Sunday afternoon, and that means it's time for Formula One. This week finds us in the lush English countryside as the teams make their final preparations before the start of the British Grand Prix here in Silverstone. Nico Rosberg will want his good fortune to continue on from yesterday's qualifying. He starts the race in P1 and has even said he's expecting to take the checkered flag first. You wouldn't want to bet against him doing just that.
He was driving on another level yesterday, so it wouldn't be a surprise if he just pulls away from the field and is untouchable. But as we know, anything can happen in Formula One, so we'll just have to wait and see.
The inter-team rivalry in the Mercedes team has been very one-sided when it comes down to qualifying. Nico Rosberg is consistently out-qualifying Lewis Hamilton.
He's always had to start on the back foot in the races.
Well, what are we waiting for? It's the British Grand Prix. 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, and 5! And we're going for the British Grand Prix. It's good to be home, and we got an okay start with the second gear tactic for the launch. And looks like we're going to have Roberto Merritt already, and Will Stevens as we're going through Abbey. They hit a button. Oh, controversial, won't be allowed back into Britain again after that. Now we're up to P15, as they're now heading to Village. But Maldonado's resisting us through Village, so we're not going to take any of that. We're going to go around the outside of the loop. We're going to go past P12 for English filming yet again. But no matter, that's P12 heading down to Melton Straight. We're a bit far behind from Carlos Sainz Jr., so will we be able to make a launch into Brooklands? I imagine not, but it's about being off the corner and trying to get on the back of him. And now we head through Luffield. We've already got Sainz somehow. I've no idea how, but that's just a genius of the driving. I've no idea. Anyway, carrying out of Luffield through World Cup. Now crossing the old start finish line. Now it's all about going into Cots. We think about having to go at Sainz, but we think better of it. Better to survive. We don't want to be crashing out a home Grand Prix. That would be a bit of a disaster. And now into Maggots. We push Sainz out of the way. We're now heading to Beckett. Our attack now Max Verstappen. Yes, young Max Verstappen, as they used to call him way back then. So we put it into Rich, coming out of Chapel. And the Merc power will kick in. I think we've got a very low front wing, by the way. I can't remember. Or do we have high downforce or something? I can't remember. I think it's high downforce. Remember from the 2014 race, and which is the same setup. Anyway, we have P10 now. We have Nico Hulkenberg to deal with. And Daniel Kvyat are heading to the club chicane, and now into the right. Not the Vale, by the way, it's club. Anyway, that's Pete's only club. Perez away through club. That's brilliant. Ricardo and Mazda fighting at the exit of club allows us to scrape into P5. Was heading to the beginning of the second lap. Got nearly flat through Abbey. Now into Farm. Now into Village. The target is now Valtteri Bottas. Hamilton's future teammates as it would happen, but that's just life and circumstances, right? We struggle through the lift traction on the pad in F1 well, not on the pad, just no traction control on F1 2015. Traction is pretty dire. We always lose places off the start, apart from Russia maybe. But we got purple in sector 1.3 behind. We've already beaten the team's target of 9th place. We'll be able to make it win number 3 here today. We have Malaysia, we have Austria. But will we be able to get our home Grand Prix, which matters more than anything else on the earth? Even more than Monaco, okay? Yes, I've just said that controversial thing. Monaco is not as important as the British Grand Prix, but it isn't. I'm sorry. Nevertheless, we will stop telling now. We know that there is a three-way fight going on here between the Ferraris and... Ooh, that scared me a bit there. Vettel and Bottas have somehow managed to slow each other down through the Maggots, Beckett and Chapel section, and that's going to be easy pickings for us. I forgot to mention Raikkonen as well. Wow, that's P3 already in lap 2, but we did get boxed there by Bottas and Vettel, slugging it out like those Grand Prix victories that Vettel tried to deny Bottas in Austria and Russia in real life in 2017. That's real life. We're here in the virtual back from 5-lap challenge universe. Stick it into lead to get the best traction we can. Then we're going to be sticking up into it once we cleared club. Rosberg sets the fastest lap with a 37.4. Despite 34.7, and we set a 34.4, the fastest lap of the race, despite being bogged. So we have potential here to win the Grand Prix. Will we win the Grand Prix though? That's going to be a bit of a question to ask. Anyway, our next target is going to be Kimi Raikkonen before we get to Rosberg. Still struggling for traction out of places like the lead. Will we have DRS? No, we won't, but we do have Merc power, so we will be able to make a move, and we are significantly quick at this track. We were last season until, unfortunately, we got not disqualified, but we got penalties for pushing Maxton out of the way, revenge for Australia that season, plus the fact he was dilly-dallying, which was quite annoying. I know we have the dominant car, but hey, you know, I need a chance sometime, I need to get through. Nonetheless, it's through cops now. We took 2 bites of that, as I wasn't quite sure what to do. Exceeding track limits, boo. Looks like within 1 second of bracketing now, so we won't be able to get DRS as we head out of Chapel down the Hannah Straight, making significant inroads through the Maggotts, Becketts and Chapel section. We definitely are running high wings. But high wings are not. We have a very good run on Raikkonen, and we have the DRS as well, and that Mercedes power, and we'll be able to take him into Stowe. We go on the inside. Wow, that's pretty easy, and that's going to be P2 for us at the British Grand Prix. Now, the next and final task of the race has got to be to catch Nico Rosberg and then pass him. We're going to have a couple of laps of clean air to do so. So if we've got a good chance of doing this, we've got it now, but we're going to have to make some time. How much time are we going to make up? We've done a 33.0, fastest lap of the race. We have to catch up 2.9 seconds, but judging by the times Rosberg is saying 34.7, that's going to be very likely we may be able to just to do this. Just. But will the worst tyre we've had from having to hammer the tyres affect us more than Rosberg? Who knows? Anyway, out of the loop, through entry, and now into the Welton Straight. You can see Rosberg in the distance. Here's our final target, of course, as I have mentioned, and now here we are into Brooklands. Well, here you're basically getting a flying lap for free. So do enjoy, guys, and now through Lovefield. Easing on the power, soaring at the wheel, power sliding out, and then somehow drifting towards the old pit lane. Through Woodcut we go. Flat out, of course, it's very easy flat out these days. Always has been, for the past 20 years, so who knows, through Cox. Exceeding track limits yet again, what can I say? The stewards really do not like us pushing the track limits on F1 2015 in particular, but we don't care. We're going to do whatever we want because it's our home Grand Prix. We will do whatever we need to do to get the checkered flag in front of all these glorious people, and here God save the Queen. Anyway, it's 1.5 seconds. We've already pretty much made up half the gap. But will that final sector undo us? But there we are, starting to enter the dirty air territory. At this point, it will be affecting us slightly, but the turbo will be evening this out at this point, so who knows? Take it into lead, have a little bit of a weird sort of the wheel through braking, and now out of the club chicane and through the final bit of club onto the main straight. We do 33.1, we're now 1.398 behind Rosberg, basically 1.4. We can do this. We cut Abbey, which is somehow he's exceeding track limits. I have no idea. This is F1 2017. We'd already have a warning because there's already been 3 strikes by now, unless I'm very much mistaken. Anyway, with power out of the loop, we'll be able to get DRS on Nico Rosberg. The answer will be no. So we're not even going to get a slight advantage on him there. We're going to have to really work for this as we now head into Brooklands. And I was going to call it Brookfield. Ooh, getting confused. This is Lovefield. Have you got that, Austin? Yes, I do. Brilliant. So now out of Lovefield, we must go E-I-E-I-E-I-O. And on the power, we're now going to be in Rosberg's slight significantly now. However, we will be getting a dirty air. So who knows how that will affect us through cops. Clearly not that badly. We still get a warning for exceeding track limits, but we are very close now. We may have exceeded the track, but it was very close to Rosberg. We get a wall of understeer, probably going too quickly, and a little bit of the dirty air combining to make a wall of understeer. There you go, but the understeer is not really bad in this game. Anyway, DRS it is. We'll be able to catch Rosberg as we head down into Stowe. Into the Hannah Straight now. Oh, we seem to be too far behind. Just. That is so infuriating. But anyway, switch to Rosberg's view. Will he be able to bring it home? Oh, we're going to go for the dive bomb. We push him out of the way. Wow, we finally managed to pull this off. Rosberg stopped there for some reason, but for us, it is the British Grand Prix. Get in! There's one place you want to win. You want to win at home. And that's exactly what we've done. Finally. On the road last year, but this year, we've made it reality. Get in!
doubt about the driver of the day today. It's Lewis Hamilton, whose Mercedes was just too strong for the opposition. It's another win for the British driver. Well, what a weekend that has been. Please join us next time for another thrilling instalment of this Formula One season.
Don't you worry, David. We'll always be here on the Maximum 5 Lap Challenge. That's the point of the series after all, I guess. Anyway, Rosberg ended up finishing 4th, so maybe he got going after Ferrari's past him, I've no idea. Anyway, we're now looking at the Driver Championship, so that's now 16 points since we took 13 out of because of Rosberg. I'm going to stay here at club for a little bit, Antics. So I've no idea what was going on. We're now pulling away from Ferrari, so we're 65 or 72 points behind Rosberg. You do the math. I can't do it mentally right now because I can't be bothered. And in the Constructors' Championship, there's 121 points lead. That lead is getting up towards 3 races worth, so maybe that is safe. Anyway, guys, I shall see you next time on the Back to the 5 Lap Challenge. Goodbye.